Hello, welcome to Book and Bujo. I'm Debbie and I am so glad that you are here with me today. And today we are going through my 2024 planner lineup. So welcome if you are new, and welcome back to all those who have been here before. And start with my yearly collections. So I set this one up for my yearly collections in 2023. So I have my yearly collections name page, my word of the year. I have my year at a glance, which I will set all of those up for 2024 as well. And then 52-week challenge, I did fairly well the first half and then just completely ignored it the second half of the year. I may do a 24 in 2024. That might work a little better for me. Essential oil recipes for diffusers and stuff. Yeah, didn't add anything. I do have my lunar calendar, so it's not that I can't go back and fill some of these out, but yeah. When did I last? I will definitely keep that, and I'll just add 2024 to the bottom of it. Cleaning and chores, I ended up moving this into my monthly bullet journal. I think that actually works better. And the things that I have on here, like annually change the battery in the smoke detectors, vacuum rotate mattress, things like that, I will just add to my when did I last list. And then daily prayer, I did put some of those things in there, but I do have a daily devotional notebook that I use instead of this. So memory verses, same thing. Intentions page for the year, which I did fill out, and I will do that for 2024 as well. And then I had some goals, and I was going to do specific goals, and I have a couple pages of that, and I just didn't fill them out. 23 things to do in 2023. I've done fairly well on this. I've actually completed quite a few of them. Let's see, there's tracking for those when I actually did them, what I did. And then I was going to do like a monthly page in here. So like things for January that I wanted to keep track of, or goals. Did I reach them? Because this was more of a yearly collections, but also more of a goals journal. And doesn't matter how hard I try, I'm just not a goals person. I'm a task person. I like projects, I like tasks. I mean, I know all of these things add up to goals, but my brain just doesn't wrap around that very well. So this was, I wouldn't say it was a fail, because I did do some very pretty monthly letters on some of these. And then I just kind of was like, oh yeah, I'm not really keeping up with these, and that one's in pencil. I haven't even colored that one in yet, and that's pretty much June is where I stopped. Oh no, I tried to do a July one too, and so I think what I'm going to change is to, well, I did work ahead and I did a letter for each one, but I still have all of this left in here, and I think I can easily add 2024 in with this, so this will actually be a double year for me in here. But I do still want a place to put some yearly things, maybe some notes, and if I do come up with some goals, to actually put them in here. So I will be continuing to use this. It's just not quite what I thought it was going to be. Yearly collections, goalish type notebook when I need to just jot some things down. That's what this one's going to be. We'll just not name it. Okay, so I do have some other journals here. I also have my morning pages journal, which is just a random journal that I have from one of my former employers, and I am still using it. And it is basically for morning pages, so basically like 3 pages a day of stream of consciousness writing is basically what it's supposed to be. What I typically use it for, and what I find works best for me, I do use it for that, but I also use it. Let me see if I can find a page for you here. So I write out my memory verse, all my memory verses for the year. So I'll pick 3 from previous months, and then I'll do this month, the current months. So I'll have like my verse of the year, one for January, February, and then I'll do Novembers in here. And so that pretty much takes up basically this page, and whatever I have left over, I may jot a couple of thoughts down or a couple of prayers or something like that. And then on this page, I have my intentions and affirmations. So I have 2 decks of cards that I've created that have, one is all kind of intentions. So like today will be, and this one, today is a day of presence. So I will be present in whatever I'm doing. So sustaining the transparent openness and flexibility of attention that yields optimal clarity. So self-awareness, making sure you're there in whatever task you're doing. And then for my quote for the day, it was be still and know that I am God. And that's actually from Psalm 46:10. And that was one of my verses from last year. And another one may be the things that you think and the things that you say open the doors to your prosperity. So those are the different like quotes or affirmations for the day, and then also my intentions for that day. So that's basically what this journal is. Okay. And then we have this journal, and this is one of my devotionals journals. I actually have 2 of them. So this one I use in the morning, and this is my really nice journal that I had in under my favorite things for notebooks. This notebook is amazing and I love it. So it's fountain pen friendly, and so basically I have a devotional that I use in the Bible app, YouVersion, and I go through the devotional, anything I feel like I want to write down or thoughts from that Devo I put in here, and then I just continue on throughout the day or each day with my thoughts and each day's devotional. And I have enough still left in here for the rest of this year. Probably go through at least March of next year, which is pretty much when I started this year. I can usually get 1 full year in the journal, but this one has a lot of pages, so I might get a little bit more out of it. And then in the evening, so that one is my more long-term devotionals that are a little bit more in-depth, as well as my Bible reading for the day. So I read through the Bible every year. And then for this one, it's just kind of a fun pick-me-up devotional at the end of the day to just quiet my mind after a busy day of work and whatever else may have happened. And so that's what this one is. And this one, again, the same thing. I just write down whatever snippets from that devotional that I liked, and I keep that in here. And I still have quite a bit left in here. And again, this was just a random notebook that I had from a previous employer that was a gift. So, and then I did find this really cool little pen holder that just straps onto your notebook. So when you don't have a pen loop like this one, you can just strap it over the cover or wherever on the notebook you want it. And you always have your pens with you. So I thought that was a great find. And if I can find the link, I'll leave it down below for you. All right, next one. So if I finish with either of the 2 devotional notebooks, then this will be the one that I move to. Again, I'm just finishing up old notebooks that I have. These ones are all lined, and I don't have a whole lot of them left, but this one is really pretty. It's got flowers and butterflies and stuff printed on the page, and all of the pages are the same. And then it's got some gold foiling on the side too. I think this was a gift from my mom, I believe. Yes, it was. Christmas of 2014. So I have actually used it. I have quite a few pages in here, so I've had memory verses that I would read through every week, and I wouldn't necessarily memorize them, but there would be one a week that I would kind of think upon. So I've used about this much of the journal, and I have about this much left. So if I finish either of those, I will move into this one to complete out 2024, and then after that I will be able to find a new notebook to use. All right. We're already getting quite the stack over here. Okay, for my reading journal for the year, I had ordered one from Arthur and Olive that I really wanted to use, but then I realized I still had this notebook, and there's not really a whole lot of other things I would use this one for. I could use it for my devotionals, but I prefer lined paper if I'm actually going to be journaling out. If I'm going to be doing other things like drawing and sketching and journaling and creating my own planners and things like that, then I want a dot grid journal. But if I know I'm pretty much just going to be writing like journal thoughts out and not brush lettering any of that kind of stuff, then I want lined paper. So this one is a dot grid journal, so I will be using this for my reading journal for at least the first half of the year. It may last me the full year, depending on how skimpy I get, because it is a little bit bigger than the one I currently have, a few more pages in it, but it's also a bigger all around. This is a huge notebook, like it's bigger than my head. Like, yeah, it's bigger than my head. So yes, it's wider and taller than my head. So I will be using this, and I've got hair stuck to my face. So I will be using this for my reading journal for 2024 for at least the first half of the year. And I've actually already kind of started sketching it out a bit in here, so I know how things will be fitting and everything. And I will have a setup video for you coming up probably in December, maybe the end of November. We'll see. But that'll be coming up. And so I plan on using this one for my reading journal, and we'll use it till as long as it lasts. And then from there, we'll figure out and set up something else. All right. Last but not least, I've already showed these to you. They're in my notebook therapy and haul, but they are the notebook therapy bullet journals. These are beautiful, and I really look forward to using them. I got some awesome stickers with them, and I think I will go this way. So I will start the year with the light and bright, and as we move into the fall and December and the darker days, so the more sunshine, the more moon, I will go with the darker notebooks. They're both white pages, dot grid. Let me pull them out of the box so you can see them again, just in case you missed the haul video, but I will leave that linked up in the cards above and in the description box below in case you want to check that out. So again, beautiful stenciled edges, and I love the cover, which is not bigger than my head. Well, maybe a little bit taller than my head, but definitely not wider. So apparently my head is an A5 size, and I'm sure you are all so glad to know that. The randomness of my brain sometimes, things I latch onto. Okay, anyway. So just regular dot grid, and so I will be using this one for January through June, most likely. We'll see. There we go. Can you see the dot grids on there? They are a little bit darker than the Archer and Olive that I'm typically used to. Let's pull the reading journal out. So this one, so you can see, there we go. We gotta get it really close so you can see it. So really light dots on and bright white paper. It's interesting. This paper almost looks a little bit more gray to me. Interesting. Yeah, the dots on here are much darker, which I actually don't mind. I don't want to strain my eyes to try and see the dots and when I'm working on stuff, because I don't always remember to turn my ceiling light on. So I usually just have like a little night light thing that's on the side of my desk when it starts to get dark. So yeah, but I like to be able to see the dots a little bit more. I don't mind them being noticeable in the end product. So, and I know that's something that does bother some people. So if that is a concern of yours, I would suggest the Archer and Olive over the Notebook Therapy. If you prefer to see your dots a little bit more, I would go with Notebook Therapy over Archer and Olive. So June to July, the beautiful moon. And I also, in that haul, I also showed I got the pen loop that I can stick to the inside. And then I also got some fun stickers that came with it. Do I have that one the right way? There we go. Some fun stickers as well. So I'm going to have a lot of fun setting these up. And I don't know what my theme's going to be for 2024 yet. I had the moon series for 2023. I think 2024 is going to be random, whatever happens to come to my brain in that moment. So, some more stickers that I got in that haul. And this one's more of a velvety cover, which fits really well with the wintry time period. So excited. So again, same kind of stenciled edges. Got that rose gold. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Love it. And again, the same dot grid. Got the pocket. Oh, each phase of the moon is a new whisper of hope for the stars and the night. I didn't realize they had that little quote in there. Very cute. So, these are my planners for 2024. Let me see if I can hold them all up without dropping them or making a mess. Wah. Okay. Here we go. Almost there. My planner lineup for 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you want it, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from me, like me setting up all of my journals for 2024. If you made it to the end, let's leave a moon emoji for the 2 moon journals I have for my bullet journals for next year. And until next time, keep reading. Bye!